Trump is abolishing DEI. The FCC chairman said, listen, it's done there. The new chairman of the FCC announced the end of all diversity, equity, and inclusion. Jason Riley of the Wall Street Journal had a great article, and he talked about how racial equality used to mean or equity, used to mean equal treatment regardless of race, but it's become a progressive euphemism for group preferences. And what you see the left doing, the left has kind of created their own multiculturalism type groups, if you will, within the United States of America, whether it's LGBTQ, whether whites, whites, blacks, whatever it may be. The left is always interested in creating groups because they understand that if we're unified, they don't win. If we're all Americans, right? If we all buy into the American dream, then they don't win. The left doesn't win. But if they can create these boxes and divide us, if they can create their own subcultures within the United States of America to divide us, then they can take America down. And for whatever weird reason, these people want to take us down. It doesn't make any sense to me. So Trump is hip to it. No, we're getting rid of DEI. The FCC, Trump has issued an executive order against DEI practices in government. All DEI programs must end as of 5 p.m. today. Here's a quote from Brendan Carr. He's the FCC chair. He said President Trump's leadership on this will deliver great results for the American people. Specifically, Carr said he was erasing DEI as a priority in the commission's strategic plan. What? The Biden administration had placed the policies as the second highest priority in the plan. He said he would end the DEI advisory group at the FCC. In any mention of DEI in the commission's budget, DEI will also be excised from performance reports at the FCC as well as from economic plans. I mean, just absolutely insane. People don't want this. Jason Riley writes about that as well. People simply don't want this DEI nonsense, except if you're on the left. There's some, remember Biden was using DEI to give all types of money to NGOs, all these woke groups. In a sense, I think it became a laundering campaign for these bureaucratic agencies, if you will. Totally scandalous. Where are these stats at? All right, here's some stats that Jason Riley mentions. Basically, DEI favors, obviously, some people over others. So you cannot maintain a multi-ethnic nation, he argues, just as I've been arguing, favoring some groups over others. It can only harm the social cohesion necessary to sustain our multi-ethnic society, he writes. A Gallup poll released last week found that a plurality of Americans, 39%, said that race relations had worsened under Biden versus just 24% who said they had improved. Moreover, even fewer respondents, 22%, said that the, quote, situation for black people had improved during the Biden presidency, while 34% said blacks had lost ground. The left are losing ground on this issue. It's so important that Trump is tackling it day one.